Hey guys, Reaper here, and today I wanted to make a video of the funniest jokes according to researchers at Oxford University. So, to start off the bat, we've got Snail with an Attitude. A guy is sitting at home when he hears a knock at the door. He opens the door and sees a snail on the porch. He picks up the snail and throws it as far as he can. 3 years later, there's a knock on the door. He opens it and sees the same snail. The snail says, "What the hell was that all about?" I don't Okay, these are about to be cringy. So, next one, a genie and an idiot. Three guys stranded on a desert island find a magic lantern containing a genie who grants them each one wish. The first guy wishes he was off the island and back home. The second guy wishes the same. The third guy says, "I'm lonely. I wish my friends were back here." Wow, what a savage. Alright, true love lasts forever. It's the World Cup final, and a man makes his way to his seat right next to the pitch. He sits down, noticing that the seat next to him is empty. He leans over and asks his neighbor if someone will be sitting there. "No," says the neighbor. "The seat is empty." "This is incredible," said the man. "Who in their right mind would have a seat like this for the final and not use it?" The neighbor says, "Well, actually, the seat belongs to me. I was supposed to come with my wife, but she passed away. This is the first World Cup final we haven't been together since we got married." "Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's terrible. But couldn't you find someone else, a friend, a relative, or even a neighbor to take our seat?" The man shakes his head. "No," he says. "They're all at the funeral." That's horrible. Yeah, and by the way, this is the first time I'm looking at these jokes, so real reactions here. Next one is off to work. A guy shows up late for work. The boss yells, "You should have been here at 8:30. He replies, "Why? What happened at 8:30? Reminds me of Workaholics. Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. Sid and Irv are business partners. Solid names. They make a deal that whichever one dies first will contact the living one from the afterlife. So Irv dies. Sid doesn't hear from him for about a year and figures there is no afterlife. Then one day he gets a call. It's Irv. "So there is an afterlife. What's it like?" Sid asks. "Well, I sleep very late. I get up, I have a big breakfast, then I have sex. Lots of sex. Then I go back to sleep. But I get up for lunch, have a big lunch. Have some more sex, take a nap. Huge dinner, more sex. Go to sleep and wake up the next day." "Oh my god," says Sid. "So that's what heaven is like?" "Oh no," says Irv. "I'm not in heaven. I'm a bear in Yellowstone Park." What? Jeez. The devil's in the details. A guy dies and is sent to hell. Satan meets him, shows him doors to 3 rooms, and says he must choose one to spend an eternity in. In the first room, people are standing in dirt up to their necks. The guy says, "No, let me see the next room." In the second room, people are standing in dirt up to their noses. Guy says no again. Finally, Satan opens the third room. People are standing with dirt up to their knees, drinking coffee and eating pastries. The guy says, "I picked this room." Satan says, "Okay," and starts to leave, and the guy wades in and starts pouring some coffee. On the way out, Satan yells, "Okay, coffee breaks over. Everyone back on your heads." Oh my gosh, dude, these jokes are so... Alright, next one, kid versus barber. A young boy enters a barber shop, and the barber whispers to his customer, "This is the dumbest kid in the world. Watch while I prove it to you." The barber puts a dollar bill in one hand and 2 quarters in the other, then calls the boy over and asks, "Which do you want, son?" The boy takes the quarters and leaves. "What did I tell you?" said the barber. "That kid never learns." Later, when the customer leaves, he sees the same young boy coming out of the ice cream store. "Hey, son, may I ask you a question?" "Why did you take the quarters instead of the dollar bill?" The boy licked his cone and replied, "Because the day I take a dollar, the game is over." What? Oh my goodness. Alright, you're 1 in a million. China has a population of 1 billion people. 1 billion. That means even if you're a 1 in a million kind of guy, there are still 1,000 others exactly like you. That's not even a joke. That's like barely a fact. Alright, racing a bear. 2 campers are walking through the woods when a huge brown bear suddenly appears in the clearing about 50 feet in front of them. The bear sees the campers and begins to head towards them. The first guy drops his backpack, digs out a pair of sneakers, and frantically begins to put them on. The second guy says, "What are you doing? Sneakers won't help you outrun that bear." "I don't need to outrun the bear," the first guy says. "I just need to outrun you." Alright. All in a night's work. A guy meets a sex worker in a bar. Or prostitute, as normal people say. She says, "This is your lucky night. I've got a special game for you. I'll do absolutely anything you want for 300 euros, as long as you can say it in 3 words. The guy replies, "Hey, why not?" He pulls his wallet out of his pocket and lays 300 euros on the bar and says slowly, "Paint my house." Apparently they tested the jokes, and the group thought the funniest was the one about the kid versus the barber. Alright. I think probably the funniest one would be I don't know. I think the True Love Lasts Forever, just 'cause I love that dark humor stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I think that one's probably the best one of these garbage jokes, but I wouldn't say any of them are revolutionary. So, there you have it. There are apparently the researched best jokes in the world. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want something similar in the future, leave a comment below and let me know. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Thank you for watching. Bye.